last out is little Flo, and she was born here at Dublin Zoo. Sienna is her mum. She's a little live wire. But she's not the youngest of our sea lions. That's little DJ, and he'll be out right at the end. After the talk, we'll do a bit of training. Now, she's also a very friendly sea lion, Flo is, so a nice big wave hello. Here we go. Alrighty, so we were talking about predators and the ways that sea lions avoid and escape them. Now, the first thing that animals will do is always to try and avoid predators, and this sea lions will do as well by numbers. So you'll hardly ever see a sea lion in the water on its own looking for fish. There'll always be a few of them knocking about. That way there are more eyes looking out for predators. And if they do happen to spot a predator, they'll try and escape it. And one of the behaviors they'll use is a behavior called porpoising. And we'll see if Flo will demonstrate this to us in a second. So Sophie's going to get Flo up to the edge of the pool, send Flo around for a few laps, swim, and hopefully along the way she's going to leap in and out the water like a porpoise. That's why they call it porpoising.
Right, okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. No,
let's see how it goes. There we go, there's one little porpoising jump. Now those jumps are not very high or very far apart, and that's because we don't have a great white shark to release behind it to show you the full extent of the behavior. But I can tell you now that if there was a predator on her tail, those jumps would be very high out the water, very far apart, and upon re-entering the water, she will use her very powerful front flippers to make sudden sharp turns to the left and to the right, in an attempt to try and outmaneuver the predator. Now in a straight line race, a shark is a lot faster than a sea lion, but a sea lion with its very powerful front flippers is a lot more maneuverable, and given the opportunity, they will always try and outmaneuver the shark by sticking to the shark's tail, following the tail and keeping that shark turning, and then changing that direction in an attempt to try and confuse the predator, but also to tire it out. Eventually the shark will give up and look for something a little bit easier to hunt. And as a matter of interest, the only way the sharks are really successful at catching sea lions is by catching them by surprise. Now I'll give you a little bit of a demonstration of some of the power these guys have in their front flippers. We'll pop Flo up onto that cylinder. Sophie's going to hold her long target stick out over the water as high as she can, and hopefully Flo can tip it with her nose. There we go. A round of applause for that. We have a long target stick. She can leap up to about 20 foot out of the water without any hassle at all. And that's just with a very limited space to build up that speed. So those front flippers are very powerful. They can move through the water at around about 40 kilometers per hour, which is very quick. Alright, so that covers one threat to sea lions in the wild, predators. Another threat is one that is far worse and far more sinister, and it's unfortunately caused by us humans. And that is pollution, in particular littering. Now a lot of people throw their litter on the ground, even people visiting the zoo, they throw their litter on the ground without any regard for where it lands up. And unfortunately for animals like Flo and her wild relatives, a lot of that litter lands up in water and in our oceans. Now you can imagine a shiny little sweet wrapper bobbing around in the sea, looks like a fish, and a hungry marine predator isn't going to know the difference. He's just going to grab it and swallow it without even thinking, because food is often in very short supply. And once that piece of plastic is inside their belly, that's where it causes a lot of trouble. One of the issues it can lead to is a blockage or an impaction. Now if that happens, it means the animal can't digest any more food, and it will slowly starve to death. It's not a very nice way. It's an extremely painful way for them to die. And unfortunately, in this sort of environment, in the zoo environment, we can't detect it until it's too late. So there's a very simple thing that we all need to do with our litter. It's so simple, even Flo knows how to do it. And we'll actually get her to demonstrate what to do with litter. So we'll ask Sophie to be very bold and take this plastic drinks bottle over here. This is our recycling bin. Sophie is going to be a litter out and throw that plastic bottle into Flo's pool, and Flo is going to show everybody what to do with litter when we see it lying around. We'll pop off our bin over there. And when you're ready, there you go, have a go. If she can get it right, then so can all of us. Alrighty, now at this point I'm going to say goodbye to him. We're going to pop Flo back into her pen. I did promise you that little DJ will be coming out. He's the youngest of our sea lions. We'll be doing a bit of training with him. He is going to be out shortly. I won't be here to talk about him though. I'm heading off to the penguins and I'm going to do a feed and a keep it talk there. You're more than welcome to join me, or you can stay back and watch a little DJ. But for now it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Flo. And we'll see you all again soon. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Goodbye.
Like that. You're a bit ahead,